Okay, for the door camper and door counter circuit, you'll need a power source, be that a generator, a large rechargeable battery, a small rechargeable battery, a wind turbine or a large solar panel is in material. I've done it using a small generator for the moment because it's easier. You'll also need a light source, either a siren light or a flasher light. I prefer the siren light, it looks better. You'll also need a splitter, 2 switches, a counter, an electric branch and 2 HB HF sensors. For some weird reason, you'll also need a hammer as well as a wire tool. The actual circuit itself is pretty simple. I've spread this out a lot further than it needs to be just to make it easier to see. The small generator power output 1 goes to power in on the splitter. Power out 1 from the splitter goes to the electrical branch. Power out 2 on the splitter goes to HBF sensor. Power out 3 goes to the switch. From the switch, it goes into the HBF power, HF power in on the sensor. The power out goes to the siren light. In splitter 2, HF sensor, power in, power out, goes to the counter. And it goes into the incremental counter. Electric power 3 or power output 1 going to the electrical branch. The branch out goes to the counter. Power in, and the power out goes to the switch. The switch power output then goes to the clear counter switch on the counter. Now these are both set to exclude authorized at the moment, but what this means is because the sensor is line of sight, when that light is switched on, if someone is within line of sight up to that sort of distance, you can see how far away before the light then activates. However, if we're in the base and someone is camping us, we may not want the light on all the time, hence the switch. Flick it and it goes off. Before we leave, we flick it on again and we know if they're still there or not. Right. Now for the hammer. You aim, click, tell it to include authorized or exclude authorized, whichever you wish. Now, whenever anyone comes within distance of it, the counter will go up by 1. Now, it doesn't matter whether we're there or not, because when we come back, we can see that 3 people have been near the door. And to clear it, throw the switch, it resets it to 0. Now, as far as I'm aware, that's what you wanted. We can also... Second. We can also when I don't actually pick them up. We can also use the hammer, which for some reason has a weird habit of picking up sensors, so you're going to need to be careful when you're installing it. To exclude authorized. What that means is if someone has TC and they come within range of it, it will not increase. The reason the mallet wasn't trying to include or exclude authorized is for this one, the switch has to be on for it to have the power to do that. At which point you click exclude authorized, and they will now no longer go off if someone has TC. Now, as far as I'm aware, that's what you asked for, was something to tell whether someone had been at the door, and something to tell us whether someone was currently at the door. Now, the circuit can be compressed to be an awful lot closer, and when they get the bugs fixed in the RF frequency, I'll be able to add in the parts that we need, so that when we're away from the base, it will tell us whether someone's raiding us. But until then, this is the best that's available using the circuits they've got.